worrying is essentially praying for the thing that you don't want to happen. And the way I think about that is like a deflated balloon. Okay, so say your problem is a deflated balloon. Your worry is the air that you blow into that balloon. And the more air you put into that balloon, what happens? Your problem gets bigger. And so since I've learned this, I now, when I feel like a problem seems way too big for me, that is my signal to myself that I'm like, oh, okay, this is what we have to do. We got to give it up to God, the universe, higher power, divine, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to give it up to that, okay? And I'm just going to do the next right thing. And I'm going to watch how this problem takes care of itself and goes away in ways that I could never have figured out myself, okay? So I'm going to give you an example of this. All right. So a while back, I moved here from another state while I was 4 months pregnant and full of morning sickness still. And I had a 2-year-old, okay? And my 2-year-old was about to start preschool. And, you know, if anybody knows, like in an urban area, like if you're like, you have to apply for preschools when you're pregnant, okay? But I was like, he's got to start in a few months. So like, what are we going to do? There was a preschool that was like kitty corner from our new place, which would have been awesome to be able to take him to while I was 4 months pregnant and, you know, having morning sickness and also starting a new job. I was like, this would be so nice if this could happen. And also I'm just dealing with so much as it is. Like, God, can you just please take care of this? I'm just going to have faith that like this really good preschool across the street from me is going to somehow, he's going to get in it and I'm not going to worry about it. So I applied to this school that like I had no business applying to. Okay. And lo and behold, I got a phone call that was like through some weird random loophole. He got a spot in this preschool. And because he got a spot in this preschool, my youngest son then got grandfathered in, because anytime a sibling goes, they get grandfathered in. And it didn't have to be through this crazy loophole. But because of this one crazy loophole and me having faith and taking my hands off of it, they both got into one of the best preschools in my city, okay? And so, you know, it's the same thing. It's like when, like I remember trying to get this stain out of a shirt I had. The more I tried to get it out, the worse the stain got. And I started using like a Tide pen or whatever, other things. And it just kept getting bigger and bigger. When really, if I had just left it alone, it would have been fine. It would have been fine. It would have been like a little blip, but it would have been fine. And now it's a giant stain. Moral of the story, try it. Try taking your attention off the problem and see that when you kind of starve it, when you suffocate it, essentially, it goes away and it takes care of itself in ways you could not freaking imagine.